like it just goes silent?
Well, whenever I started the first one, I had to, I'll just tell you, Google and Google Hangouts have been weird most of this afternoon. So,
Really?
yeah. Anyway, maybe they're having problems over there.
Maybe.
So yeah, we were at we left the second location and we were both still, I mean, not both, all three of us kind of, well, just not done with our evening yet.
Mm-hmm.
And so we decided, hey, we'll just drive around, see what all's open, what we might, because it was getting late. I think by the time we left that place, it was 10 o'clock. They were.
Mm-hmm. So, did you just say something? Because it sounded like it cut out again.
Yeah, I was talking that whole time.
Okay. All I heard was it was 10 o'clock and that was it. That was where it ended.
That is where I stopped talking.
Okay, because then there was like a big gap of silence.
That's weird.
It was almost like it was a delay or something.
I think there may be some lag on your end. I think it may be lagging getting to you.
Okay.
Because it's taking a while for you to respond to me after I say something.
Okay. I will try to, I'll try to not interrupt you while you're talking too. Maybe that will help it.
Okay. Yeah, so that restaurant was closing or was about to. And so we went ahead and we started driving around. And
I'm still here. Okay.
Okay. I'm kind of like, if you'll just say something every once in a while, like, yeah, okay, then that way I'll know that you're still listening to me. And so we're cruising downtown and it is like, I don't know, like 10:15 something, 10:30. And we see there's a new establishment that's open downtown.
Okay.
Did you see it on my Yelp page yet?
Did you review it?
I didn't review it, but I checked in.
No, I didn't see the check-in. You can send me a link and I'll look at it later.
Okay. So, I won't say the name of the place, but we saw it had the big red flashing open sign on it. And Amanda was like, hey, yeah, I was in there the other day, like, okay. And I don't remember who said, do you want to go in? I don't know really what was happening at that point. But we went in and it's an adult toy store.
Oh, what? Okay.
So we went in there. It's an Adam and Eve. I'll just tell you. It's an Adam and Eve. It's not like, do you have Christie's Toy Box where you're from?
What?
Christie's Toy Box?
No.
I'll put an adult content warning on this episode.
You need to.
Yeah. Okay.
Or you can just delete it out. It's okay.
No, I'm going to talk about it.
Oh my gosh, you went there?
Yeah.
I don't even know what it is, really, because I'm just like...
Oh, well, the next time you show up here, I'll take you in there. I'll bring the
smell. Remember my sensibilities, okay? Oh my god.
It'll be okay. So we go in there, and first of all, I'm like, this is late at night, but they're not late, but it's kind of late. But their hours on the weekend are very late.
Oh my gosh.
I guess whatever your late night needs are. And so we go in.
Oh.
And the front of it's, just like, I'm not going to go into graphic detail here. Don't worry. I can't. And it's mostly just clothing at the front.
Okay. What would possess you to go in here like this late at night just because it's open?
Yeah, basically. We're just killing time. We're just doing stuff. Because we're gonna walk over to McNally's afterwards. So, and now there are 2 salespeople working there, and I guess probably for a lot of reasons they have a male and a female there. Because
okay, that makes sense.
It does. It makes a lot of sense because I'll just
Yeah.
say I've been. This is a nice place. This establishment is clean and just it's very nice. I've been in one of those before for someone's bachelorette party.
Oh my gosh.
That made me feel very uncomfortable.
Hmm.
I didn't feel that way in this one. It was okay, but whatever. So we go in and this guy and he's like, hello ladies, they're out talking to us and it's like, welcome to our store. Is this the first time you've been in? And it's like, no, I was in here last week, came in here during my lunch hour. So
Oh my god. Oh my god.
he says, okay, this, and he's explaining the sections of the store and he's like, things just get more fun the further you go back in here. Like, all right. And
Okay.
I guess that depends on who you are.
Oh my gosh. I'm not sure that we should even be having this conversation.
You don't think so? Because I kind of want to tell you about him, like, trying to sell.
You just cut out. Trying to sell, cut out. That's all I heard.
I said I wanted to tell you about him trying to sell me things.
Oh my gosh.
Because it's just weird. I've never been in any other situation that's not appropriate between anybody. Like, but just by the nature of his job, like he's allowed.
Oh, that's so awkward.
Now it wasn't way back in the back. Now in the back, yeah, that was fine. It was fun. I'm gonna take you in there sometime.
You better bring some Epsom salts or something, because like I'm gonna like pass
Epsom
out.
salts. That's not what that's not. That Epsom salts are not smelling salts.
Sorry, isn't it?
I don't think so. Smelling salts are like ammonia or something. Like it's ammonia mixed.
What are
with
you
something
using
else.
Epsom salt for?
Epsom salts are what you soak your feet in, or like put in a bath, and it like helps sore muscles and stuff.
I clearly
This is like the weirdest conversation.
But see, this is what telephone conversations end up being like.
I know.
You're getting the real deal here, people.
So I saw a lot of things in there.
Oh.
And he showed us the dressing room. There's a stage and a mirror that goes like it goes
like a three-way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I wouldn't say three-way right now.
Okay, see, you have such a terrible like vocabulary. I didn't even think about that.
Jolene. So and it's like got a chandelier, and then he turned out the light and turned on the black light, and like the birds, I could see all the birds on my shirt. You remember my shirt, my black shirt that's got all the white birds on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, my birds were like glowing.
Oh, that could be totally taken out of context too.
So then we go back out, and I mean we wandered around there for a while, but then the guy and I don't think either Ollie or Amanda were around at the time, or they weren't paying attention to him. And it was just so funny, the words that he was using. I wonder if he thinks about these things like before he says them to people, because he picks up this garment.
Oh, okay.
And starts talking about the fabric and about draping and accentuating. And I was just like, oh gosh, I think I've had enough now. I think I have to go. But we walked out of there with a handful of free samples and a flyer for something they're doing in a few weeks.
Oh my gosh.
That was my
that is so funny. This is what. Anyway.
Cool store.
Don't take me there. Don't take me there.
I'm taking you there.
You know I can't handle that.
I'll buy some of the rope I saw at the back, and I'll tie you up and take you there.
Oh gosh. Wow.
I know, I'm out of control.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
And I know why.
It's because I've been writing these romance novels.
Exactly.
I
was like, I can kind
like,
of see inspiration maybe.
I know. I was like, this is book research. But I'm not writing those kind.
No. You're writing contemporary Western romance novels.
Mm-hmm. But you know what the next genre is that I'm writing for?
Mm.
I didn't even know this. Did I
You
tell you?
told me. I think you told me. Hold on. I'm trying to search my memory banks, which are pretty much coming up empty. Okay, don't remember.
Billionaire Bad Boys.
Yes, you told me. Yes, you did tell me.
Yeah. Those are interesting.
Hmm.
I don't get the appeal.
Bruce Wayne.
He's not a bad boy, though. He's not
Well,
bad like these boys are bad.
I guess not as bad. He's bad in a different way. Or he pretends to be a bad boy, but take some
He's not.
inspiration from Batman.
Oh, maybe I should just write like some Batman fanfic.
Hmm. I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah, so that was weird. Maybe I will cut all of that out. I just wanted to say draping and accentuating.
Because that's what drapes do.
They accentuate your window and the view. They accentuate the view, Jolene.
Yes, they do. Anyway, what else are we going to talk about?
I don't know, but then we went over to McNally's and had a good night.
Cool.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I need you to come out to Oklahoma.
I know. Well, I guess I can share my update.
I didn't know if you wanted to do that, but
well, maybe I will. Just because everyone was so happy for me and now I'm like uncertain. So the previous plans for teaching for a year in Poland have fallen through. I probably should not have announced that I was going until I had like a signed contract or whatever. But ultimately, I made the decision to not take this job for various reasons, which will be left unspoken. But I am currently furtively sending out my CV to, and I do have an interview. Did I tell you this? I have an in-person interview when I go there.
no.
I have on July 3rd, I have an in-person interview.
Oh my gosh. You're going to be there on July 3rd? When are you leaving?
June 30th.
Oh my gosh, Jolene, that's so soon.
I know, it's 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks.
Ah.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm still keeping my fingers crossed. Trzymam kciuki, as you say in Polish, holding your thumbs. Because in Poland, you hold your thumbs instead of cross your fingers.
Hold your thumbs?
You hold
like
your thumbs.
Your fist?
Yes.
That is actually a much more like I
common.
Get that. Well, I would that's kind of a natural way to be like, "Oh, I hope this was okay." Like,
yeah. So I'm really like hoping that things work out. I've had multiple offers for interviews. One I turned down because they wouldn't help me with the visa because it was more like contracting somebody out, not like necessarily hiring me as a full-time employee. I declined another one because it was kindergarten, and I was like, as much as I think I could do it, I don't think I would enjoy it, and I'm not going to go to Poland and not enjoy the job that I have. So I'm waiting. I had another school contact me. I applied to Berlitz. I mean, I've got stuff, and I've got more to apply for tomorrow. So I'm hoping it happens. But if it doesn't, and I am home this next year with a leave of absence from my job, I don't know what I'll do, but I will come to Oklahoma. Or maybe we can meet in London.
Yeah, I think we're gonna. We have to go ahead and take a trip.
Or you can fly to New York, and we'll fly to London together.
Oh, that would be great.
I can meet you in New York City.
Yep.
So I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, do you still need me to pick out a card, like one of those walk cards?
Possibly. Yes, possibly. Although I'm actually going to meet up with a friend of mine from high school who lives out there and have lunch, and he gave me like a suggestion, the High Line. It's I guess like an elevated park shopping something. I don't know exactly, but it looked kind of cool. He's like, you should check that out. He was a tuba player. We were like, and I was a bass clarinet player, so we were like low brass, even though I wasn't brass. I was like the low instruments. So I wish I could meet his wife, but it's the middle of the day, so I'm just gonna catch up and have lunch, and Then I'll meet up with my cousin.
Fun.
So like it's kind of crazy. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be in a whole day in New York City, and I'm like, oh, I get to meet up with some people, so that'd be cool. But anyway, yes, you should still probably pick out a walk for me.
Okay.
I'll have to let you know sort of the areas where I'll be, and you can kind of look at it. But else was I going to tell you? There's something else that this reminded me of, and I can't remember it now. I'm so sad because it was good. Oh well, it'll come back to me.
Okay. Well, okay. Remind me again, what instrument did you play?
The bass clarinet.
Okay. I've got to ask you something about that. Okay.
It's a very popular instrument that's used in TV soundtracks, especially cartoons.
Really?
Yes. I will be listening to stuff and I'll be like, bass clarinet, bass clarinet, bass clarinet. Listen to that. Do you hear that? And then I'll sometimes get Jeff. He's like, is that a bass clarinet? I'm like, yep.
Okay. So there's this song that I like because it's just so catchy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure if it's a bass clarinet or if it's some kind of saxophone in it, but it's got that kind of
Reedy?
It's like it's got that sound that, and it's more about the way they play it. That's kind of like a Middle Eastern kind of, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Like a Lorena McKennitt, like do you know Night Ride across the Caucasus?
Yeah, I have that. But it doesn't really sound like that.
No, okay, not that kind of Middle Eastern.
No.
Could be an oboe or a bassoon.
No, but I know that the guy who composed it, okay, no, it's like a pop.
It's like a
harmony.
All I heard was it's like a p, and then it stopped.
It's a pop song.
Okay. A pop song. Are you gonna tell me?
It's Worth It by Fifth Harmony. I'll stick it on the end of this one and you can listen to it.
Okay. It's worth it.
Mm-hmm. No, the song is Worth It. I was just saying it is worth it.
By Fifth Harmony? I've never.
Yeah, it's like a girl group. I don't know. Where did it? Oh, I think I was listening to it because I saw someone maybe dance to it on So You Think You Can Dance?
Yeah. You have some good musical. I have to let you listen to a song though called Echo by Roses and Revolutions.
I already listened to one of their songs.
You don't like it, did you?
I don't remember. I listened to one song and I didn't like it that much.
This one is different. It's their new EP's coming out soon, and this is one of the singles on it. It's really good. I don't know.
Did you see that I tagged you in a comment on LiveJournal when I was talking about?
Oh no, I saw the email that I got, but I never actually got around to getting on there. Yeah.
Somebody was talking about the Civil Wars, and I commented about the time that we were driving down to the Wichita Mountains, and I just gave you like a lecture over, like I critically analyzed that last album. Okay,
so honestly, like I listened to it when I was there with you, and then last year or sometime this year, I think it was last year, I ended up downloading that album, and I have listened to it much more since that time.
Mm-hmm.
Totally in agreement with you. Totally.
It's a good album though, isn't it?
It is phenomenal. It is phenomenal.
But it's sad.
It is totally sad. It is, I don't know. It's
now I'm a little bit upset with Joy Williams.
Yeah.
Formerly of the Civil Wars. I guess in this duo divorce of theirs, they're no. She's clearly got their social media profiles because she uses that stuff to send out blasts about what she's doing in her own solo career.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he doesn't do that,
mm-hmm.
John Paul.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing, well, I don't know. There's a lot of reasons, but I mean, I know that her husband was their manager or whatever, and so she probably, anyway, it's just annoying.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've unfollowed a lot of their stuff. There was no point anymore. They're not together.
Yeah.
It's over. So that's it. Maybe I'll put worth it on the other one, on the one before. Maybe I'll put a Civil War song on the end of this.
Mm.
I don't know. Man, I didn't write down a list for us to talk about this time. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Let me see if there was anything on my
probably
links that I wanted. Okay, you need to go.
Well, soon, because it's like 10:15.
Oh, wow. And you have school tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, I
mean,
forgot.
I'll probably read in bed for a little bit, but I just need to probably make my way back down there.
Okie dokie. Well, we can call this good.
Okay.
All right. Well,
yeah, I will. I'll definitely call you soon.
oh, well, I'll just, okay. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook and whatever, and we'll talk to you next time.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Bye.
Bye.